Imagine laughing around a dinner table, plates still warm, glasses half full, family members arguing about nothing important. Imagine hugs at the door, someone saying, "Text me when you get home," and the certainty that you'll see each other again tomorrow. Now imagine that this moment, ordinary, safe, familiar, is the last time anyone ever sees you. No goodbye, no warning, no explanation, just a short walk into the night and a disappearance that has never been solved. Tonight's story is based on real cases where people vanished shortly after a normal family dinner. No history of violence, no known enemies, no dramatic final argument, just routine life and then silence. These are the cases that haunt investigators the most because nothing was supposed to go wrong. The man at the center of this story was known as dependable, not exciting, not reckless, the kind of person families trust without question. He had a steady routine, a stable relationship with his relatives, and a life built on habits so predictable that nobody imagined they could break. Every week, he visited his family for dinner. Same house, same time, same conversations. It was comfort disguised as repetition. That evening was no different. He arrived just after sunset, carrying a bag of groceries because he never came empty-handed. He helped set the table. He joked about the food. He complained lightly about work, nothing serious, nothing emotional. At one point, he stepped outside to take a phone call, returned a few minutes later, and said it was nothing important. Nobody questioned it. Dinner lasted over an hour. They talked about plans for the weekend. Someone mentioned an upcoming birthday. Someone else reminded him to fix his car soon. He laughed. He agreed. He seemed present, grounded, real. After dessert, he helped clear the dishes. He stood at the sink, rinsing plates, drying his hands on a towel he'd used 100 times before. He checked the time on his phone. He said he should head home. At the door, there were hugs, a reminder to drive safely, a casual "call me tomorrow." He stepped outside into a quiet neighborhood, the kind where nothing ever happens. His car was parked right where he always left it, and that's where the certainty ends. He never made it home. At first, nobody worried. Adults don't vanish after dinner. Phones die. People fall asleep. The family assumed he got busy or stayed over with a friend. But by morning, something felt wrong. Calls went unanswered. Messages stayed unread. By afternoon, panic set in. His car was found later that day, not abandoned in a dramatic location, not hidden, but parked normally, several blocks from the family home. Doors locked. No damage. No signs of struggle. Inside were his wallet, his jacket, and a container of leftovers wrapped carefully in foil, still sitting on the passenger seat. Whatever happened to him happened after dinner, and quickly. Investigators retraced his final known steps. Surveillance cameras showed him walking down a familiar street, hands in his pockets, posture relaxed. He didn't appear to be rushing. He didn't look over his shoulder. He didn't seem afraid. He simply walked out of frame and never appeared again. No other cameras caught him. No witnesses reported screams or arguments. No neighbors remembered anything unusual. It was as if the night swallowed him whole. Police began by assuming the obvious possibilities. Maybe he met someone he knew. Maybe he stepped into a car willingly. Maybe he planned to meet someone nearby. But phone records showed no plans. No messages arranging a meeting. No secret conversations. His phone was last active minutes after he left the house. Then nothing. Search teams canvassed the area. Backyards, garages, alleyways, construction sites. Nothing. Dogs tracked his scent for a short distance, then lost it completely, as if he'd vanished into thin air. That's when the theories began to grow darker. The first theory was that the family dinner itself mattered more than anyone realized. Was there tension nobody noticed? Did something get said that struck deeper than it seemed? Families replayed every moment in their minds, every joke, every look, every pause. But nothing stood out. There was no argument, no raised voices, no reason for him to leave upset. The second theory involved the phone call he took outside. It lasted less than 2 minutes. Investigators could never identify the caller. Some believe that call changed everything, that it was a request, a warning, or an instruction. Others believe it was unrelated, an ordinary interruption that only seems important in hindsight. Then came the theory that scares people the most: opportunity. Most crimes aren't planned. They happen when circumstances align. A familiar routine, a predictable path, a quiet street. Someone who knows where you'll be and when. Someone who doesn't need force, just timing. If someone was waiting for him that night, they didn't need to chase him. They didn't need violence in public. They just needed him to trust them for a few seconds. And trust is easiest to exploit when nothing feels wrong. There's also the unsettling possibility that he chose to disappear, not out of fear, but out of exhaustion. Some people carry silent pressure so well that nobody sees the cracks. Work stress, financial worries, private shame, the weight of expectations. Could the comfort of that family dinner have been the last thing holding him together? But if this was voluntary, it was done without preparation. No money withdrawn, no documents taken, no digital trail afterward, no activity under his identity ever again. Which leaves investigators stuck between two impossible answers: a crime with no evidence, or a disappearance with no intention. Years have passed. The family still sets an extra plate at gatherings. His phone number remains saved in favorites. They replay that night endlessly. The warmth of the house, the normality of it all, wondering how someone can vanish not during chaos, but during comfort. Cases like this terrify us because they break a fundamental belief that bad things announce themselves. That danger looks dangerous. That safety looks safe. But sometimes, the most unsettling disappearances begin with laughter, good food, and a hug at the door. Before this video ends, I want you to think about one thing. If someone vanished after leaving your house tonight, what details would you remember? What moments would suddenly feel important? And would you notice the warning signs, if there were any at all? Go to the comments and share your theory. Do you believe this was a crime of opportunity, a secret meeting gone wrong, or a silent decision made long before that dinner ever began? I read every comment, and often it's the audience that spots what everyone else overlooked. If you want more real criminal cases where ordinary moments lead to unsolved mysteries, make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications. These stories deserve to be remembered, and sometimes visibility is the only thing that keeps a case alive. Because the most frightening disappearances aren't the ones that happen in dark alleys. They're the ones that happen right after saying, "Thanks for dinner. I'll see you tomorrow."